bike ride. Try this GoPro. Slow down, boy. Alright, this way.
After uploading the video, I realized that the audio quality wasn't that great. My little DIY mic cover for the GoPro Hero 7 Black, which is what I'm using in this video, it didn't work too well. Although it did cut down on the wind noise, you can hear the bike rattling, which I think is because of the bike mount I'm using. It's just a plastic, simple mount that attached to the handlebars, so I think I'll work on that. This was a trial run anyway, so sorry for the audio, but enjoy my little story about my Dobermans.
Take this bike ride around the neighborhood. Anyhow, I want to tell you guys a quick story about these dogs that I got, the 2 Dobermans. This guy right here is Zuko. I've had him for almost 3 years now, and I rescued him from a guy who was going through a rough time in life, so he just didn't have time for him, couldn't care for him, and going through some situations where he couldn't have him anymore. So I rescued him from that guy, and he was a good dog, except for he needed a lot of work because he knew basic commands. Slow down, boy. Let's go. Good job. Let's go. He knew basic commands, but he was real rambunctious because he was left alone a lot in the backyard. Because the guy worked a lot and had his own business, so this guy was left alone quite a bit, so didn't want to listen too well. So it took quite a bit to get him to where he is now, and he's my athletic one. He's really athletic, just always ready, always on the go. Typical Doberman. Well, not too long ago, about a month ago, I rescued another Doberman, and kind of the same situation. The guy's going through some rough times in his life and couldn't care for him, and I got him, and I'm not too sure yet if he knows all his basic commands because I'm just letting him get comfortable so far. The first few weeks with us. Let's turn. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, good job. Let him get comfortable with us, around the family and around the house. But now that he's kind of getting there, I'm starting to work with him, and I've noticed that he doesn't listen very well. And it's weird because you can tell a lot by the owners of a dog by the way the dog is. So I have 2 Dobermans, and the first Doberman, I could tell that he was left alone a lot. He didn't have a lot of interaction with people because of the way he acted with people and the way he acted with other dogs. So he was just basically a yard dog. I changed that in him. Now this new dog, the new Doberman, you can tell that the owner bought him because he was a Doberman. He didn't know the breed, he didn't know what to do with him, how to train him, how to work him, how to exercise him, obviously. And so he is the biggest crybaby. I mean, so he ran the show at their house pretty much. And the guy's profession, he's supposed to be a tough guy. Nope, I can tell by his dog, he ain't no tough guy. That dog ran the show in that house. And he ain't even an alpha dog, that's what's crazy. He's just a spoiled dog, but you kind of can tell a lot about an owner by the way their dogs act, the way their dogs act in public. It's just crazy. And the more and more I work with these dogs, the more I notice these things about, dogs and their owners. Another example is this morning I took my granddaughter to the bus stop for school, and there was this, guy there, pretty big guy, burly guy. He had one of them little pugs, and he's walking the pug, and the pug just stops to do his business. And there's this guy. Come on, you want a treat? Come on, you want a treat? Come on, you want a treat? Good job. And it was like, oh, so he bribes this little guy all the time just to get a response out of him. Anyhow, that's none of my business. But so now working with this new Doberman, I've noticed spoiled. You know, he cries a lot. He cries for any little thing, the minute I turn around, he's crying for attention. And see, the thing about these Dobermans is that's all they need is a lot of attention. But you can break it. You know, you could break it. This Zuko, I broke that from him because he used to whine a lot. He whined a lot. That's another thing that Dobermans are known for is whining. Take the steering slow. What? Lucky, let's go. Anyhow, he used to whine a lot. This breed is known for whining when they don't get their attention or when you're not paying attention to them. They whine a lot, so I broke that. I broke that from him because I didn't like it. Oh, that's a nice ride right there. You can see that. Why not? Anyhow, my little rat rod. So this new dog, working on his whining and his crying because, like I said, he's spoiled. This guy is spoiled. It drives me nuts because the minute I walk out the room, he's barking. The minute I put him outside to eat or do his business, he's barking. It's gonna take work and patience. I'll get it, and I'll have 2 good Dobermans on my hand. We're gonna go down. Ready? Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go. Camera was off. Oops. That was fun, but I get no footage. Damn camera. These e-bikes are cool. Is that cool or what? Wait. Sorry. Yeah, so the big difference in these Dobermans, in my 2 Dobermans, is this guy's the athletic one, likes to do the bike ride, likes to run, likes to chase rabbits, likes to chase birds, he's athletic. And the new one, well, he's lazy, spoiled, lazy. He's the kind who would sit there and get treats handed to him just for nothing, just for being there, just because he's a guard dog. He ain't no guard dog yet, I'll tell you that. He ain't nothing but a sissified, bona fide brat. Spoiled brat. He's gonna learn no flips around my house. They don't go that way. How's it go? When I first got the second Doberman, I thought for sure they were gonna fight a lot and I wasn't gonna be able to do it because they're both intact males. And let you catch your breath. It's getting pretty warm out here, so I gotta take it easy with this guy and hurry up and get him back in. Anyhow, I was kind of nervous about them both being intact males because they will, you know, they fight and they still do, they fight. They've already tangled up about 3 times, and this guy at Zuko now, he has a scar on his head from them fighting. The other Zuko has a scar on his ear now from fight. Don't you start to jump in, boy. Hell no. Let's go then. I get to get away from him. He has a tendency to jump in. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go cool you down. Sometimes they seem to fight as soon as I walk away from them, because other times when I leave them alone, like I go to the school or I just go wherever I have to go, I come back and everything's fine. They're playing fine and all that. Then I'll do some, play with them, and then walk in and then they're fighting. So I have to run out and stop them real quick. But I know it's only happened a few times so far. So I've been working on that. So far so good, and they seem to be getting along better. Alright, dude, I gotta get you home. Let's go. Before it gets too warm out here. The fights have stopped, kind of. They still kind of get mad at each other when they start roughhousing a little too much. But if I'm there to prevent that, then it's all fine. They get along okay, and it seems like day by day they're getting along better and better. I kind of treat them both the same, you know, as far as when I pet them, I'll pet them the same. I give them both the same amount of affection. When I give them treats, I give them both the same amount of treats, same time, so they don't feel like I'm favoriting any one or the other. And I don't know, some of the things I've read about these dogs, you know, we got to do that so they don't feel like you have a favorite. But I don't know, even though they're both Dobermans, you know, they're different. Both of them are different. I can tell that it's like my yin yang right here. This guy's mischievous and rambunctious, athletic, and the other guy's just lazy. He's fat and lazy. And he is fat. That dude's fat. Alright, how's it go? This guy's already getting tired because I haven't been running him a whole lot. We've just been walking because I've been walking with the new Zuko. That's another thing about that dog. When I got him, he had hot spots on his leg. He has hot spots everywhere, on his face, his leg, and I'm working on that too. And it's another sign that he was just stressed out and had no attention, no guidance, no leadership from where he came from. And I can say that wholeheartedly because I see it. I see it. Those of you that know dogs, you can see what kind of owner they come from. Like I was saying before, you know, I call him, come here, and he knows his basic commands. He will come when he wants to. You know, he kind of takes his time and does a couple of loops and then decides to come to me. And that's what tells me right there, okay, your owner was lazy and just let you get away with whatever you wanted to because you were spoiled. So it is what it is. I'll work with them and I'll get them to where I want them, and we're good to go. I'll have two Dobermans side by side. We're good. Just take a minute. Come here in the shade. Come here. Come in the shade. You don't want to go in the grass? He wants to take a break.